What's going on, everyone? This is episode 2 of the Rags to Riches series in Viking Rise. We're on the second day in Kingdom 110. As you can see, it's been open for 1 day and 7 hours. I'm completely free to play. I'm pretty much no-lifing the game, so I'm playing as much as I can. I'm trying to hit all of my troop training timers. As soon as my troops are done training, I start training more. As soon as my research is done, I start researching more. As soon as my buildings are done, I start building more. I'm trying to keep up with everything as best as I possibly can so I can be a decent free-to-play player. So it's the second day in server 110. I have 3 consecutive login days because I was a jumper. I started in Kingdom 109 and then powered up there for a day or 2 and then jumped over here. Let's see, where can I see my consecutive login days? There it is, 3 at the top right there. And so I'm 100,000 power now, or might I should say. Before I went to sleep, I was rank 100. Now I'm rank 196. You guys know how it is if you're as interested as I am in the leaderboards and you pay attention to them. Every time you go to sleep, your rankings all drop by quite a bit. So I dropped almost 100 ranks. Gosh dang it. Just by going to sleep. Our leader, V-Mistake, is also a YouTuber. He's 2.7 mil might. He's so strong, so much stronger than the rank 2 guy. Crazy. And our tribe might, I'm in Gods of Wisdom. We're by far the strongest on server 110. I'm looking forward to war. I hope we don't make too many allies, and I hope we actually get to fight and see how the fighting is in this game, because I'm anxious and excited to see how the fighting goes. Even though I'll be a weak little free-to-play player, we'll see what free-to-play can do. That's the point of this series, pretty much, is to see just how much a free-to-play player can do, even if you no-life the game and just try to play as best as you can. Maybe free-to-play can get along just fine in this game. We're going to find out. So my gathering rank is rank 44. That dropped quite a bit. That was like 20 before I went to bed. I'm going to blast that as much as I can today, and then we'll see what my gathering rank is before I go to bed. Maybe I'll make another episode before I go to bed so we can see all of my ranks for the day. Our flag tower rank is far and above the rank 2 tribe. And then kills don't really matter. Nobody's really been killing much just yet. Let's see. My Chief's Hall is level 9 now. Upgrading it to level 10. And all of my buildings pretty much. While my Chief's Hall was upgrading to level 9, it took quite a while and I didn't speed up the Chief's Hall, so I was able to get up pretty much all of my buildings to around like level 8 in that time. Pretty much. And then the squad base can't go as high as your Chief's Hall, but it has a lower cap, so I got my squad base up as high as I possibly can. I think that building's really important. Although my heroes haven't really gotten too much experience from them. I've been leveling up, what's his name, Wortham or whatever, this old guy. Yeah, Waltham. And who else did I put in there recently? Was it Michaela? I have to double check. Oh, Svein. So all of Svein and Waltham's experience have come from the squad base, and I put Waltham in there. Pharisee's level 10 and Svein is level 9 now. So yeah, I guess that's pretty decent. They've been in there for like a day or 2 or something. A day now, I guess. So yeah, it's alright. It's getting them pretty decent passive experience. Actually, they're almost as high a level as my main heroes too, so yeah, they're doing pretty well. I really love the auto-exploring in this game. It's so good. As soon as you log in, you don't even need to touch your eagles at all. They just automatically leave your base the moment that you log in, and they just start exploring completely automatically. I literally set them one time in the very beginning, right when I first unlocked auto-explore, and that's it. I can log in, log out, and never even have to pay attention to them at all. They just leave the base and just start exploring. It's so awesome. It's the best exploring mechanics that I've ever seen in any strategy game ever, by far. So nice, so nice. I love it. I've explored all of this without even thinking about it. And then the exploration little thingies you got here, like the villages, are just also super nice and not tedious at all. every single one of them that you find automatically goes into this right here, and you just tap that, and then you can see like there's a Viking camp that we found that we can explore, and then you just tap it, tap that, select your reward, bam, it's done. It's so nice and so smooth, so good. I think I really underestimated Viking Rise. I was like, oh, another strategy game, whatever, it's not going to be that good. But now that I try it out, man, I'm really glad I did, because man, they're really hitting the nail right on the head with this one so far, I think. But you know, I'm still in the honeymoon phase, you know. And I'm still only 3 days into the game, so we're really gonna have to wait and see. Like, the game can be great and everything, but then if the pacing is too slow and there's no war and it's really just Farmville, you know, there's certain things that could ruin it for me. So we're just gonna have to keep playing to really find out. And I'm really interested to get really far and see how the KVK is, but I hope it's not boring until KVK. I want wars and like interesting things to happen leading up until KVK. I don't want to just play Farmville. I don't play these war games to play Farmville. If I wanted to play Farmville, I would go play some stupid games called like freaking Cow Farm blah blah blah, or Sim City or something. I would go play Sim City probably. But I'm here to fight. I'm here to be part of an organized team who strategizes and makes cool plans and risky plans and then executes them, and it's all exciting and adrenaline rushes, and you know, that's what I'm here for. I'm not here to just power up and watch my buildings go up. So what else can I show you guys for my free-to-play account on day 2 of server 110 on my 3rd consecutive login day? I've been doing these clan camp commissions. Oh yeah, I have a little tip for you guys. If you have your clan camp commission, even if you have enough materials to complete it, you should tap the go button anyway and send out some villagers to run the errands to get more of your city territory materials, if that makes sense. And I tried to do that for all of them, but you can only send out like so many villagers to do that at a time apparently. But I mean, if I had 37 out of 37 of this, I wouldn't just turn it in right away. I would hit go and then send out a villager to collect more of the material, then come back, then hit submit and get the next one, and then do that again. And that way your villagers are constantly gathering materials for the city territory errands. Even if you already have enough, you can gather more than enough, and so the next time that specific type of city errand rolls around, you already have enough to complete it again, if that makes sense. I unlocked these, which are pretty cool too. Like, Viking Rise, I can tell they're really making a point to, when they add a mechanic to the game, they're making a point to not make it tedious. Like, all of the mechanics that we have in the game are just like tap, tap, done. So like here, you tap, you hit go, and then I would assign my villagers to this. You can assign 2 villagers per squad, or at least 2 villagers per squad now. Maybe if I level some other stuff up, maybe I can assign more, I don't know. But you just assign the villagers to the squad, and then you just hit, you tap where you want to go, and then you tap the recommended route, and then select the route that you want. If you want the route that gives the most materials, or the route that is the fastest, or the route that's the least risky. So it's really just you go in here, you tap, go, tap where you want to go, and then tap which kind of route you want to take, and then tap again, and you're done. So yeah, the mechanics that IGG is adding to this game are just not tedious at all. Like, I was playing other strategy games, and the mechanics in the game were just so tedious, and the way that you would have to complete events was so tedious, and it was time consuming. But in this game, it's like you can log in and tap all your stuff real quick and log back out and make a lot of progress without much tedium, which is really nice. Yeah, I'm really into this game so far. I'm really liking it a lot. I'm really glad I tried it out, because I'm really into these types of games, and this one is like fresh and new. And I love the theme, the Viking theme. Oh, it's so good. I'm so sick of Lilith Lilith's BS. Lilith is the developers of Rise of Kingdoms and Call of Dragons. They're, oh my god, their stupid stylized art style and their stupid, their stupid art style with their big balloon chests and their tiny little toothpick legs on their heroes is so lame. And the Call of Dragons theme is like for kids. Like all of the heroes in Call of Dragons look stupid in my opinion. But look at this, man. Vikings. Badass Vikings. Okay, they're all sick. They're all thirsty for war. Look at Michaela. Looks freaking incredible. This guy is a badass. They're all badass. They all look sick. Every last one of them. Even the blue ones. Even the old man looks cool. Okay? They all look awesome. Not a single one of them looks stupid. Like in Call of Dragons, they have a little dwarf, a little red-headed midget, basically. And it's like skinny and looks weird. And I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. It doesn't matter how good the game is. If they have crappy art style and lame stylized graphics, it's awful. I can't do it. Call of Dragons isn't even that good anyway. Call of Dragons is very tedious. This game is not tedious. It's like the mechanics in the game are very simple. And even though, like, I'm sure there's people who would say, oh, that I don't like the simplicity. I want more complexity. Well, you get your complexity in different ways, but you don't want to like have a game where it's tedious and like you have to spend a lot of time just to keep up. That's my 2 cents anyway. That's how I feel about it. I'm really glad I tried this game out. It's really sick. I'm enjoying it a lot. I'm powering up. I'm having fun. And yeah. So, oh, I figured out a really cool thing that you can do actually similar to Rise of Kingdoms. You can zoom out and check out the other kingdoms. I heard apparently that Kingdom 11 was like having mayhem and lots of wars and stuff. I don't know if that was a KVK thing that they were talking about or if it was actually in their kingdom. But yeah, you can just zoom out and check out any kingdom. So whatever kingdom you guys play in, let me know in the comments down below. Especially if your kingdom is experiencing war, let me know. Because I want to check your kingdom out and watch the wars. And commentate on them and all of that juicy goodness. So I don't know if there's war going on, if you can zoom all the way out and maybe you can see like a fire icon on the map or something, or some kind of maybe like a crossed swords icon. That would be really cool because it would make it so much easier to find war. But you can even message people from other servers. So I messaged the leader of the tribe on this server that has taken control of this objective right here in the middle of the map, whatever this is called. I think it's called the Sanctum. I messaged their leader and asked him to let me know if war breaks out so I'll let him know that I'm a YouTuber and I want to make videos about it. So maybe he'll hit me up if any war happens. But it looks like they're touching territory with a few people. I don't know if those are allies or enemies though, but it looks like probably their main enemy would be this teal colored tribe right here. So wherever they're touching territory with them is probably a good point of contention to pay attention to for finding battles. But it looks like they're not actually touching anywhere. They're pretty close right here. But yeah, I'm going to spend some time searching around the servers and looking for servers that look like they're fighting each other. Let's see, let's check out like server 50. Let's see if they're going to war at all. Server 50, Land of Hunters. Is anybody even in the Land of Hunters here in server? Okay, yeah, it was just taking some time to load. So we've got Blue Tribe versus Purple Tribe, maybe. Or maybe they're allied. Doesn't really look like they're going to war. Because Purple is touching the... or I think it's touching, or almost touching, the Sanctum. But if that was really a problem, then I think Blue Tribe would probably have territory connected to them and be trying to burn them. But it looks like they're probably allies. Let's go ahead and tap somebody and inspect their tribe. It looks like I can't inspect their tribe from there, but I should be able to do it from here, I think. Yeah, so they're Asian. Let's go ahead and translate that, see if they have any non-aggression pact, top 4. Okay, so all of the top 4 on server 50 have an agreement to be non-aggressive with each other. So there's not going to be any war on this server. That's boring. Lame. Next. Server 50 is lame. Let's check out server 69. For no apparent reason at all. There's nothing special about 69. The target kingdom is under development still. You can't view them. Okay, so they're too new still to do that. Let's try 64. Still too new. Let's go for 49. We want to find some battles. Where's them battles at, son? So Blue Tribe here is looking quite interesting in multiple different locations, in holding small amounts of territory in multiple different locations. So they must have been dropping secondary tribe fortresses or whatever they're called, which would be a good tactic to use if you were using it as a war maneuver. They call that like a fortress bomb. And they've got people teleported all over the borders of the territory. It looks like we might have actually found something here. We might have found something interesting here. Wait, 49 TE? And then their opponent is called 49 SE? And 49 FE? I think they might be all part of a family, and they might be practicing war? Or maybe they had a disagreement and they're actually going to war. I don't know. Let's try to gather more intel. Let's go ahead and inspect this so we can look at their alliance. Okay, let's see. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Coming from extended VPO/KDD family, it does not apply to you. What? You will see a lot of English and Russian in chat. 49 TE. 49 server 3rd Einherjar. Okay. Didn't really learn anything from that at all. Something about an alliance with VK or KDD or something. S49 2nd Einherjar warband. Okay. I don't know what's going on here. I'm not learning anything from these tribe boards. First Einherjar warband. So yeah, I'm pretty sure they're all family, but it looks like they're really going at it right here. So I don't know what that's all about. Maybe it's just practice. This guy, his name is Red, so that means he was just in combat. Or, wait, it's not Red anymore. Nobody's name is Red anymore. Yeah, so server 49, something interesting is going on here. With all of these dudes teleported right onto the border of their territory that's connected to somebody else's territory. It's definitely a telltale sign of war. But who knows when that actually happened. They could have done something days ago and they're just still in position. But they are still bordering territories. Right here, they're totally connected. So it must be fresh if If it was a couple days ago, then I would imagine that they would have already burned the opposing enemy's territory, unless the battle is just an even match. And so then they wouldn't have connected territory anymore. So yeah, it must be very, very fresh. So server 49, Kingdom 49, is an interesting one to pay attention to. Looks like something has been brewing here. So that's blue and teal. Teal came from here. Blue. Well, there could be multiple alliances that are the color blue, I guess. Oh, that's them. 49 SE right there. Looks like they're maybe trying to go over here and get into Teal's region over here from that. And it looks like they tried to enter it here, but there's a yellow alliance here. It's KJ. Interesting, interesting. Okay. We'll check out more servers later, and maybe I'll make a video specifically about doing that. And, well, maybe I'll find some interesting servers first, just on my own time, and then I'll make videos about it that way. But anyway, this has been the second episode of the Rags to Riches series for Viking Rise. In this series, I just pretty much power up every day as a free-to-play player and let you guys know my experience and my progress, so you can understand what it's like as a free-to-play player. Maybe if you're a pay-to-win, maybe you're curious about what it would be like to be free-to-play, or maybe you're interested in checking out the game and you don't know if you want to be free-to-play or pay-to-win, or whatever. Maybe it'll be interesting to you for whatever reason. So if it is, cool, awesome, I'm glad you enjoy it. Don't forget to leave a like, leave a nice comment if you will, and if you have any more video topic suggestions, let me know in the comments down below. I'm interested in trying out all different types of content for Viking Rise. I wish I was a better content idea generator, but I'm not, so any help would be greatly appreciated. I'm sure you guys can come up with some great ideas and some better ideas than I can. So if you can, let me know. I hope you all have a very great day. If you're stuck in a negative mind space, try to cleanse yourself of that. Try to change your scenery, get outside, go somewhere new, talk to someone new, do something different, eat something different, eat nutritious food, read a book or something, do something different, clean your room, do something to get yourself out of your negative mind space and be happier, because you deserve happiness and life is short. And don't waste it being mad or being sad or being negative. So have a good one. Take it easy, everybody. Peace.